What is up, guys? Welcome to my new video, and in today's video I'll be showing you all of the tips and tricks that I use whilst I farm so you can make maximum of your time and maximum gold per hour. Now, with that being said, I'm just going to fly away to Yellowfall and then I'm going to show you everything that you need. I'll go on and record my full route, not cutting anything out. I'll show you where I find the most bismuth, although the bismuth is pretty random, but lure drop and so on. Other than that, whilst we fly, I want to cover you need Weaver's Prodigy. How do you get that? You go to Arch Cachette and you forge a pact with I think the Weavers, yeah. And apart from that, the consumables that you need, I always go with 2 Iron Claw Razor Stones. It increases your finesse by 60, and you can use one on your mining tool and the other one on your herbalism tool. Now, once we loaded, you also need 2 files of True Sight, since one lasts 30 minutes and we need it for a total of 1 hour. And I never use quality 3 because it's just that expensive and I do not think that it makes that big of a difference. Now, here you also have one of the most important stuff, the Dark Moon Firewater. Why do we need it? We want to gather faster. And once you gather faster, you're going to gather more, and with that you're going to make much more gold. It's pretty simple. Now, in this video, actually, I won't be going over how you should level your specialization if you are starting and so on. I'm just rather going to show you what I'm using currently, and if you want a guide on what you should take first if you are starting out, I have many videos where I cover that and I will post that in the description. Now, with that being said, I always come right here at this place, and this is like where I start the farm. And before we do that, let me show you. This is how my bountiful harvest tree looks like, maxed. Here also maxed, and here, we have 8 more points. I guess we can go, what do I get here? Nothing decent. I just go apply them here just to get a little bit more of perception, not like perception is very important in herbalism. Now let's go on to mining. This maxed, of course. Mining fundamentals, these 2 maxed. This one, I do not think I'm ever going to take this one, not even a single point. And now here, I have 11 more points, but it won't make any difference since I do not use the overload, empowered deposit, and so on. I didn't even try it. If I was a druid, maybe, but I just don't like the downtime of me having to mount up again. And let me show you the tools, mining tools. All of them are blue. And actually, I would highly suggest that you don't go for perception on your pickaxe if you're crafting one now, but rather to go for finesse, since no stones are not really worth that much. And now let's go over to herbalism. All of the tools are green quality, maximum green quality. Even the enchant is quality 2, so yeah. I am cheapskate, so you have to give me that. Now, apart from that, let me just get the stopwatch and everything, and then I'm going to start farming, use all my consumables, and take you through just one spin of the route, how it most of the time looks like. So, now, let me just apply this quickly to my cycle. Then we are going to go apply it on the pickaxe, and whilst I go gather now, you're probably going to hear my keyboard, and I'm sorry for that, but there is not another way. So now we start off, use some speed to get this going, and once I don't see many stuff here, I already know that there was someone before me. Now, why did I have to loot that twice? But in this area, you're going to find the most of the lure drops, and they sell very nicely. Now, I do find it a bit funny that there is just so little of them currently, but as you can see, every single harvest is a lure drop. Now, I'll probably make a circle around here. Man, I didn't do this in a long time. Probably like 2 weeks, something like that. And as you can see, it doesn't matter if the mobs are attacking you, since we are gathering so fast, you can just gather, get it, and fly away. Here we have a deposit. We are going to grab that quickly. Up there I saw another one, and I also did read a few comments where you wanted me to post my route, but I really don't know how to do that. I tried looking it up, I didn't find anything. So if you know how I can post the route, please type it in the comments and I will gladly do it. Now I'll probably fly here one more circle. This is a Myco Bloom. I mean, they do sell decently, but still. And if you're wondering why I'm not using the add-on that is like on top of your screen, basically character, and showing you the minimap, I tried using that like 3 months ago, but I really can't do that. Like, it really doesn't help me. It just, you know, it's like I have no idea what I'm doing once I have that add-on. So I just go like this. I mean, even if you are watching something on your second screen whilst you're doing this, you're still going to do good. But as you can see here, like 90% of the herbs that we gathered were lure drops. Here I'm going to get this bismuth, and now let's go like over here. We have something else, iron claw. Gather that, accurate. I mean, we take every single ore. But in case I see somewhere rich bismuth, I'm taking that no matter where it is. I see this sucks a bit, since I don't have valor, but it doesn't matter. We have just how much we need. Nice, we got that as well. Now fly somewhere around here. Here we have 2 more ore deposits. Did they change how they look like? I think like it's a bit different about these camouflaged ones. Like, oh my god, I didn't gather. And now you see like why do I not record these farms always, since I also don't do that good when I'm not doing it for a long time, but it doesn't matter. I always want to show you the things how they are, and I always said, like, someone who is doing this for the first time, they're going to have much easier time, let's say in Isle of Dorn, but here you make much more gold. Now here I won't bother flying up. I just, like, these irritated herbs, they are actually worth a lot of money, because you get this ley line residue which enchanters use, and it sells for a good chunk of money. Now fly up here. I mean, the route is not always the same, like it depends where the spawns are and so on. Like, you can have just someone telling you go here always, and that is it. Like, you always have to look, and even if you have fishing, you can look for blood in the water, but I'm not going to do that since this is mining and herbalism video. But if I was doing this in my private time, I mean, I am doing it in my private time, it's just not that I'm, you know, making gold for myself, but I'm actually recording. I would actually look for blood in the water pools, since there you can get the slump sharks, which I actually showed in the video. Nothing here. What do we have there? Accurate. Not interested to fly that far away for that. Here we have something at the bottom. It's bismuth, but I'm going to need, but I need ages to get back up here, so I won't bother with it. Here we have another Myco Bloom. Here we have some ore. It really doesn't matter what it is. Even these explosive ones, look at this. It just got mined away in seconds. And here, sadly, not a lot of bismuth actually. Don't like that, but hopefully it's going to pick up. I mean, of course, after I finish this, you know, like first circle, let's call it, I'm going to do this for 1 hour, and then we are going to see how much we made. But of course I won't be recording a full hour, since no one wants to watch me fly around for 1 hour. And the thing is, I do not know what to talk for 1 hour. So I mean, if I'm just mining, of course I don't know, like, who would know what to talk for a full hour whilst mining. Here another irritated herb. Here we have this webbed ore deposits. And just like when there are two things together at the same place, it just feels nice. weeping bismuth. That is what we like to see. Let's go here. Here we have something. I mean, everything is worth gold, so I just gather everything, but I won't go too much out of my way for, like, let's say a normal iron claw. Like, I won't do that. If you want to, I mean, it's your time, you're gathering, so feel free to do it, but I do not like doing it. Going to get this web door deposit. I mean, I have to get a bismuth, like, I have to. It's like, you know, you have to do it. I mean, you don't, but it just, there is always this voice in the back of my head, like, it could be quality 3, you know, that's like 300 gold. And yeah, here I won't bother flying up, I do not care what it is. Here another bismuth, nice. Here I actually always do it like this, circle around, nice, a rich one. And we even get a chunk. Here we have another bismuth. Going to gather this, fly down there. Where is it? It's here, another rich one, nice. And another chunk. That is what we like to see. Then I'll go like around here. Always find these spears, like around these woods, I guess you can call them. Around these trees, not woods. Here we have something as well. And I mean, like, I'm just showing this for the people that are curious how I do it, but pretty much you gather everything that you see, and that isn't too much out of your way. Apart from that, I've kind of followed the route. I mean, you know, always a bit left and right and so on, but mostly this is how I do it 99.9% of the time. Fly down here, and also, if actually 2 people are interested, I'm working on a Zero to Hero series on the next episode actually, but I'm having trouble finding people for the key I have. But since today is Tuesday, I really have to get that finished, so I can probably upload the video tomorrow and then continue on a, you know, somewhat of a schedule, but it's kind of hard considering the work that I do. And kind of hard considering all the things I had to do last week. But you know, sometimes it's like that, sometimes I have more time, sometimes less. Here also you can find a lot of loot drops, and these mobs, you know, someone would maybe think, you know, it's annoying, the mobs are going to attack you. As I said, it really doesn't matter, you just gather, fly away. Like, you can even have like 4 mobs attacking you at the same time, and you still manage to gather without getting dismounted or anything. Now, if you're stupid like I am, you are probably going to misclick on one of those mobs and get dismounted because, you know, you're stupid, but yeah, most of the people won't have that problem. Here, another double gather, if I can say it like that, and then we are just going to speed up, get through this zone, or through this part rather. Since we are staying in Hellfall, there is a bismuth, I have to gather it. Then I'll fly back here, and of course it's good if you turn off the fishing, so you don't see the fishing pools on your screen all of the time. And now let's see, is there something here? Here we have an explosive one, gather that, continue flying. Here we have another bismuth, nice. And as you can see, not even I have all the knowledge points, because now, I mean, I kind of have enough gold to buy sub, and considering all of the professions that I do and everything, I just kind of, you know, do a bit every day and just gather the gold that way, so I don't have to farm too much. And that is the thing, like, if I don't want to record something, I won't, because, you know, the video quality won't be that good, and the video won't be interested, and it's going to be, how I like to say it, fake. Someone gathered that before me, that sucks. Gather this, nice. Here we have one more, and nice. Now we can get up. Can I get 3 of these charges? No, doesn't matter. Just go fly up here, See if there is something here together, and it doesn't seem like there is much. So now I'm back at the starting place. Most of the time I go up here and then once again rinse and repeat, and I'm going to see you after 1 hour. And guys, here we have the 30 seconds left on the clock to gather everything that I can, and then we are up for the hour. Then we are going to see how much gold did we manage to make, and yeah, pretty much there is nothing else to see rather than how much materials we managed to gather and how much gold is that all going to pan out. So now let's just gather this one and gather this one that disappeared. Let me just grab this one and we are out, the final loot drop of the run. And here you can already see the loot. Now I already want to say that I'm not really happy with the bismuth or quality 3 ones, but as per usual I'm going to post everything on the auction house and then we are going to see the gold per hour. Has it gotten better or worse in the last 2 weeks? But here, I mean, you can see pretty much everything. Here we also have this. I did dismount myself and had to kill some mobs, but that really doesn't matter. Apart from that, this, and I also got some catch-up points. And yeah, I'm going to post everything and I'm going to tell you how much gold I made. And it seems once again we are back to making shit gold. We made in 1 hour 33,132 gold. And I mean, why is there 20,000 gold 20,000 gold difference than last time I did it? Well, the answer is because the market changed. Like, I didn't do anything different. I actually want to say I kinda did this farm better than the last one. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So you basically just want to keep an eye out on when the market is hot, basically when the new season starts and people are buying all the mats to craft gear and so on. And I'm really sorry that someone is drilling the wall. Let's hope the neighbor is done with drilling the wall, because let's be real, it's like 5 o'clock. So let me have some peace. And with that being said, I really want to say thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope that it helped you out in your farming journey, gold making journey, or however you want to call it. And with that being said, if you like this video, please consider liking it, subscribing, and stay tuned for more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.